Okay, I just had a revelation, alright? Okay, since I'm learning about this demon swapping, okay, where these assholes, these little evil fucks that walk around this world looking like they're something, okay, they got a little mask on, okay, not a COVID mask, I'm talking about the whole fake it till you make it, don't break it kind of mask, okay? There's a lot of them in churches, they called Christians, okay? They're trying to spread the word right now, okay? Well, so this is what I've come up with. Because there's a couple heartaches, okay? There's a couple things that hold me back, okay? When you go to get hurt by the closest ones to you since birth, and you grow the knowledge and you see patterns, you have memories, you file things in your head in little file folders and little cabinets that you can't really put detail to, but when you need it, it's there, and you can remember. Oh yeah, and eventually all the pieces start coming together. Okay, well before all that happens, and you think that these people are who they say they are, that embodies you. That is what takes over. You don't think, oh, this person. It's not even in your mind frame to where it doesn't make no sense to me what I know now. That would have never even been an idea in my head as to even an argument, even a fight, even bad idea or bad advice, or even talking bad on my name sometimes. I would know that it was wrong, but would just think, well, they're human, maybe they want attention, something. But to the extent that it is, okay, that these people are infiltrated, okay, with demonic possession, all right, to make them no longer care, love, protect, none of those things. They embody nothing of Christ. They embody nothing of good nature, nothing of love, compassion, nothing. So when I remember, my dad staring at me, looking like he could burn a hole through my head, like he just wanted to kill me, like he hated me, and I didn't talk much when I was little, and I'd have to stand in the corner and eat the dust out the fucking vents and stuff, or sleep on the floor for the first 10 years of my life, roll up a little Bart Simpson mat, and they'd always throw away my favorite blanket, everything that I got close to, my mother would just take it, like, I'm seeing, like, I mean, they wouldn't brush my hair, I wouldn't, there's two sides to that. They would just put on some funky ass shit, teachers didn't even give no shit, I was just the child that was sacrificed that everybody knew about, and just all treat her the same. Okay, well, eventually, or not eventually, God just took over. And what I mean by that is that, it's very hard to operate without your soul. It's very hard to operate without your purpose, your life force, your energy, your flow, your zen, your yin, your yang. It's very hard to operate like that, especially when you've got people that know that you embodied that you had that, and they do not have it at all. Too much to the fact to where they don't have it so much that they are willing to do whatever it takes to take it from you, regardless of if you are their biological blood, their offspring, the birth they planned. Okay, that was hint one. But I have to think that whenever my dad passed 10 years ago, that I don't even know if that's true, so I take that back. But I have to know that my dad was good and that he loved me. So here's my idea. I think that when he found out that my mother cloaked my soul, took my whole soul being, okay, and placed an entity over him or a demon over him. It could be in the form of lust, money, jealousy, greed, gluttony, whatever. Food, fast cars, money, good jobs, fine women, big booties, thick girls, anything. Children with spirits, children with souls. That's some people's that's their cake, okay? It's sick. But I don't see that in him. I can see it in her. I can see her as the beginner. But I'm putting this out in the world because I need it to come back. Because Laura needs to She needs to move on. I already know who the enemy is. It was all of them. There wasn't one worthy in my life, in my case. Not near one friend, not near one nobody, okay? And they all knew. They all knew the truth. They knew more truth about me than I knew about myself. And it really would have been some useful information. Okay? But when you are told all your life that you are this or that, or you're crazy, or don't listen to her, or you sin away when you were young, or, started cutting myself at a very early age, or made, just demonized by your own sister who drives a Lexus, but makes fun of you when you cut your arm and listen to Sarah McLachlan and cry at 16 years old. Wouldn't take you to church with her. Wouldn't even ride to the same school in the car with me. She was awful. She said, go suck an old man's dick. That's what she said to me. While she has these friends that think she's such, good Christian, and she's had her same job for 20 years, and the family co-signed for her loan to go to college and stuff, they never did nothing for me. But sell my energy to the MK Ultra, whatever the fuck it's called, at 14 years old. Because I still had in me what was taken when I was 3. And 6. And 9. In 2012 and 2013, 2014, every year, probably all my life, I was sacrificed by people who saw my light. Thinking, oh, I want her soul. I want her destiny. I want her purpose. I want her. I wasn't good enough to have it. Or to carry it. Or I wasn't pretty enough to have it. Or it would look better on this one over here. Who would sell it in vagina form. Okay? They knock your teeth out. Okay? And they take away your smile. They take away your kids. The bond with your children. Your memory to be able to protect your children through what you already know about this world. They take it all away. And then they isolate you. They make you feel no good. They make you feel not worth anything. Da-da-da-da-da. But thank God. And self. I know who I am. I know who Laura's always been. And that's never going to change. And that's what they can't stand the most. Is they can't break me.